It's Mom and Pop Video Shop.
Welcome to our journey. I realized we got all the way here and we never recorded.
Not a single
thing. And you guys missed so much important dialogue. Oh my God, the things that we talked about. But all that to be said, we're about to go inside to meet with Chris Seaver and Clint Kelly and the rest of the crew to see Mulva, Demon Ass Kicker. We're going to do the Q&A.
You're assuming that we get out of this parking garage.
That's true. I am assuming a lot of things at this point. We're going to do the Q&A and then we'll maybe say a little something when we get back in the car. Right? I'll talk to you then.
Cool.
Sunray Cinema. We're here. It feels moist. No, I feel good.
You need a moist towelette?
No, I need a de-moist towelette. No, I'm feeling good. I think people will laugh. I hope they laugh.
Mm-hmm. In the right places.
Yeah, right. You know,
for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up? Okay, I am writer-director Chris Seaver, and how many people know who the fuck we are? That's pretty cool. That's awesome. And here's some more of our work. Neon really hooked us up. They gave us about 1.4 for this one. It's really good. Yeah, Kiki was great. She's great to work with. This is so LBP.
Three film categories: animated, documentary.
It's good shit. It's going good. Oh, all right. Anyway, so it looks like we do have some fans here, which is awesome. I appreciate that. You never know. So for the folks who don't know who we are, I am a filmmaker from Rochester, New York, and I turned 49 this year, and for 35 of those years, I've been making very stupid comedy horror films. And this one is no different. And I just want to warn the folks who have no idea about this type of shit. This is no joke. This stuff is stupid. It is very stupid. It's silly. You might not jive with the type of humor that I enjoy. I write some very weird shit. And I am a fan of over-the-top performances and pushing it to the limit. So this movie that you're about to see is a reboot of a film called Mulva Zombie Ass Kicker that I did in 2000. I shot on Long Island. Oh, see, woo-hoo! He's working shit now, man. Clint is working. He's got the
perfect.
So I made these two movies, Mulva Zombie Ass Kicker and Filthy McNasty. At that point, I had already been making movies for 10 years, but like these two movies we had like the help of Trauma, who ended up doing stuff with us for 10 years, and I did stuff for them. But Debbie Rochon is in the first Mulva, and she was shooting a full moon movie with J.R. Bookwalter in Ohio, and I had sent her a cut of the original Mulva, and she sent it around to the crew, the cast and crew, and people thought it was hilarious, and J.R. Bookwalter was like, wait a second, I gotta talk to this guy, and he called me up and said, hey, do you want distribution for this? And so from 2000 Mulva and the first Filthy McNasty movie got national distribution, and that's really when like people started knowing who the hell we were in the first place, outside of like friends and family, we had a brief time in the early 90s where our stuff was put out through Sunray Cinema, through Todd Cook's company in Texas on VHS. But yeah, the first Mulva and Filthy were really like opening the doors, and through JR Bookwalter and Tempe Entertainment, they got us onto Netflix and all sorts of dumb shit like that. And so 25 years later, JR comes to me and says, "Hey, what do you think about doing a reboot of the original Mulva?" And I said no, but he kept saying, "Well, why? What's what do you want? What do you need?" And basically, I laid out what I wanted, what I needed, how I would make it different, and he said yes to everything, basically. So I was like, "Oh shit! I guess I'm making a reboot of Mulva." And here we are. It's finally out. We shot this thing almost 3 years now, 3 years ago. And finally, it's ready for the masses. And JR was like, "Go on this little tour, show the movie to some places," and it's here we are in Tampa, thanks to a fan who was like, "Sunray would play it." Clint already lives down here. Clint has been making movies with us for 16 years now. 16 years.
Woo!
And yeah, so Clint shot this one. Clint shot like everything we've done since 2011. And Clint plays some characters that I've given him and I write for, and he is also in the film. But anyway, so that's it. That's some sort of a quick intro, and hopefully you get a kick out of it. If you don't, what do you do? This is the type of shit that I find funny. And we're gonna do a Q&A afterwards if you guys have some questions about anything, us making movies, what this was about, all that, whatever. Anyway, I appreciate everybody who did come out to see this. It means a lot. I'm just some schmo from Wellsville, New York, who was making backyard movies with his friends in the 80s, and he just kept doing it. And somehow we have fans. So I appreciate it. And this is Mulva, Demon Ass Kicker. So.
Woo!
Hey, do you guys have fun? Hello. All right. So this is
I'm Clint Kelly. I shot the movie, and if you didn't know, I played Jeff. Hey, man.
Yeah. You guys have any questions? Anybody? Oh, he does.
I want to say, man, this is your best work yet. Everything looked great, sounded great, jokes were hilarious, everybody put on a great performance. And Clint, you were hilarious, dude. So she laughed so hard she farted.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
That's all that we want. That's
We got some
goal.
farts out of you.
It's 35 years ago that was the goal.
Yeah. Anything else?
When's the sequel?
No. That's it. That's it. It was
So how long did this take us to shoot?
4 days.
Wow.
4 days.
This is one of our longest shoots.
Yeah, we normally shoot stuff in like 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
And we shoot literally all day into the night. Wake up early, go to bed late.
Well, can you count it as 2 days if you're shooting 48 hours a day?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, Desiree, why don't you get up here?
Oh!
Come on, Des.
Oh.
Desiree has been in our movies for over 20 years. She was not in this one, but she's in a shit ton of them. And I figured if anyone has a question about sort of like what it's like to make a Chris Seaver movie, she would certainly know. She's been doing it for so long. Well, Lauren's back there too. Lauren's in a bunch of them too. Hey, Lauren, how are you?
She's like, don't call me up.
So what's it like? What's it like
What's it like?
making a Chris Seaver movie?
It is the most outrageous and satisfying nostalgic experience that one could have. Chris is hilarious, Clint is amazing, and everyone's so natural. It's hard to describe, I think. For me, I don't know, I'm not an actor, I'm happy to participate because it just really brings me back to like the most honest, lowest level of what do you call high garbage humor?
It's high garbage. Yeah.
High garbage, and it just feels really rewarding. But when you also, it's harrowing in a way, and then you work so closely with your co-stars. There's just some level of a bonding and experience that occurs that I've not had anywhere else in the world. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I became fast friends with everybody.
Yeah, like there's
immediately. It's like
yes.
you're going to war, and
Yeah.
but it's funny. I mean, the whole point we make these movies is to make each other laugh.
Yeah.
You know,
And we do.
and
I
yeah,
think we
have-
laugh way more making the movies even than after we
Yeah.
watch
I
them.
mean, Chris and I were back there just laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
We laugh at our own stuff all the
Yeah.
time. We don't care. You know,
Yeah, like
we're making the movies for us.
Yes, first and foremost, you know, I do this shit to make myself giggle.
And it works.
Yeah, and luckily I have a bunch of friends who giggle right along with me, you know?
A lot.
And, yeah, it's true what she said, like very few of the people who, like, and a lot of the crew have been with me for 20 plus years doing this shit. You know, she's 21 years and 16 for Clint. And
We're
but, I mean,
25. We're young. Don't date us.
yeah, and they're all hams. They're all just like my buddies, and you know, we've pulled like Debbie Rochon, who's been doing. This was her 10th movie with us. And you know, I mean, if all you guys have seen what Debbie can do, it's fun for her to be able to come to a Chris Seaver movie and just let loose and not give a shit, basically.
That was like Karaoke Kid was my first movie. That was when I met Debbie, right?
Yeah.
I know that might have been her third or fourth with you, but it was so fantastical and it just so loose and special and soft. I mean, there was just, I don't know.
If you've never met her in person, absolutely go talk to her. She's
amazing.
just a wonderful human.
Yeah, and she like really champions this shit, you know? And she keeps saying yes because she has such a good time, and you know, we call ourselves like the second family. You know, these guys are just my best friends, and when we go and do these things, it's kind of like I'll have a stupid idea, and I sort of put out a call. You know, I'll do like a wide swath to everybody and say, hey, this is what we're doing next. Can you do it? And some of them can, some of them can't. And, you know, that's how I write. I write for everybody, unless we have like an outside like casting call for extra people that, you know. And that's weird too, because like most casting calls are so like, they're so used to a certain way of making a movie and a style, and the writing is so different when they come with us. And,
They don't know Mr. Butterbottoms.
yeah,
That's it.
I mean, like, you know, I'm asking them to do such odd things, and it takes a very special performer to say yes and sort of get the vibe that we're going for, you know? And sometimes those people end up staying with us forever, like Desiree, and sometimes you never see them again, you know?
One and done.
Yeah, they maybe do one movie and they're like, okay, this is nuts, you know? Because it is right, like, you know, I mean, making a feature in 2 to 3 days is fucking stupid. I mean, it's nuts, but it's just how we've done it forever. It's just became.
It's a skill that we've learned, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, there was a time where we were making 6 movies a year, and it was just fucking nuts, you know? I mean, we made 65 movies, you know, in 35 years. That's stupid. That's so stupid. And like maybe 15 are good out of the 65, you know? But yeah, so it's bizarre for a normie to sort of like, oh, yes, I've been in, you know, 5 feature films, and I know what I'm doing. And then they come to a Chris Seaver movie and they're like, get me the fuck out of here. You know, like, okay, this is nuts. But I mean, you know, it's fucking in the pudding. You know, people are like, how do you fucking do it? Well, it's right there on screen. That's how we do it. I don't know, we just fucking do it, and it's done. And we have a movie at the end of 3 days, you know? So, yeah, it's fun, right? It's crazy.
In case anyone was wondering, Jeff is based on a real person.
He is.
So Chris told me about this guy, Jeff, and kind of told me
here?
his voice. No,
Yeah.
there he is.
I wish.
So I just kind of started doing the voice. And
Yeah, this Jeff dude was a big fan of our stuff, and he would go to conventions.
He has no idea that I'm playing him.
He has no idea.
Yeah.
But that's kind of sounds, man. He sounds like, damn, man.
Hey,
You know, he would,
Chris Mine?
yeah, he'd be like, hey, Chris, man.
Let me
hey,
tell you something, Chris Mine.
You bring Teen out, man? Teen woo! Teen woo! You know?
Now some special, brother.
So I just
some
took
special.
it and put my own
Yeah.
Clint Kelly stank.
Yeah. And Jeff was,
I think that Bug Club Jeff is probably my favorite character ever.
that's rough.
Yeah.
J.R. Bookwalter loves Jeff.
Yes, he does. Anything else? Oh, hey.
Is there a in the sound design when the demons appear?
Yeah.
Is there a Blink-182 callback?
I hope not. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. So what happened? So I went to J.R. Bookwalter's house. That's our producer. I went to his house and I edited the movie at his place. But all I did was I knew like some of the music that I wanted, and it's mostly ska.
Chris is probably not the biggest fan.
Yeah, Chris is.
I hate like pop punk.
Anything
that
that more than 15 people have heard of.
I'm an 80s. I stick with the 80s.
It must have been love.
So anyway, what I was saying was, after I just did the picture edit, I left. You know, and other than like some of the songs that I wanted in places, I left, and then he sent it to Dave Parker, the director of like The Dead Next Door and Hills Run Red and everything, and Dave did the sound. So I had no idea, you know, when I saw the final cut, that's when I was just like, what are all these fucking sounds? But it's cool, you know? Like, so I really didn't have much to do with the post sound on it, you know? So it was a surprise for me, so maybe Dave put some shit in there.
What did you hear, Brad? What was it?
Towards when they appear, there's like someone's making a sound like a chainsaw.
Yeah.
It's towards the end of one of the songs where it's like, you can hear that in there.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Maybe he did.
Yeah.
I'll text him.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Dave, did you put some Blink-182 in my movie?
But
Fuck
also,
you.
like,
That's cool. Yeah. Good year though. Good year. That's crazy.
paying attention.
Anyone? Anything else you guys want to know? Yes.
A lore question here. The
Lore?
like it, I loved it. Where did that come from originally?
Like that I loved it?
Yeah, the little line.
Oh my God, that joke! It's 30 years.
Yeah, it's been forever.
Oh yeah, 35 years I've been doing this. I probably have been putting that dumb thing.
Liked
in
it,
there
I
for 30
loved
years.
it.
Liked it, I
Yeah,
loved it.
forever.
So actually, it was from a porn. And you know, a bunch of us would always get together and watch like the shittiest porn and just laugh at it. But I was always writing down some of the dialogue to put in the movies because they were always so funny. And there's just a random scene where the camera is going past these guys and they're like, so anyway, this is like that. And so I just thought that was stupid and threw it in there.
It's amazing.
We just watched something recently that we'll put in something. Like Lightning Van Damage.
Oh, Lightning Van Damage, yeah. which was a porn.
Yeah.
I didn't sign on.
We're not making the porn. We just
saw something.
lightning man damage caught our eye.
Replicate the dialogue.
Yeah.
It's deep. It's intrinsic.
Anything else? Hey guys, what's up? Hey, how are you? Yeah, see?
See me, maybe.
Love all your work.
Thank
Respect
you.
for all the Planet Smashers. But just in particular, do you have any specific character that you really enjoy making? Like we see a lot of Josh or recurring characters throughout a lot of your movies. Do you have a favorite character that you've ever made?
Lions.
So like, that's what's really fun about this and having my friends be like the people in my movies. And I know their personalities, and so I know what they can pull off. So I really have a great time writing for these knuckle knobs. And like, I like writing Jeff. I like writing Lance. And he, you know, that's Alec who played Lance the Demon in this, but that's like,
Last Chance Land.
yeah, but that's like that's a soft Lance. If anyone knows Lance, that is like a cool down Lance.
Also, real quick, I think Chris likes to write for me because I'm not an actor and I can't remember lines. So he writes the most ridiculous stuff for me to say. Yeah, and it takes me forever because I'll just crack up. And he's like, you gotta do it. And he'll write these paragraphs for me. And he's like, I want it all in one, I want you to do it in one take. Bug your eyes out too, because the Coke bottle glasses make my eyes look really strange. So I think he just likes to torture me sometimes with all the lines.
Dialogue.
No, I think everyone, I mean, I Desiree, I mean, I don't know, like, you know, in documentaries and special features, people have said, you know, oh, Chris writes these fucking weird ass paragraphs for us to, you know, like, what do you, how do you take them?
How do I take them? I wish that I could allow myself to be less serious so that I could deliver them more appropriately. I think I love that you literally aim for the most ridiculous shit you could possibly come up with. And then I assume that you might write something, then look at the words and say, how can I flip this word to be more uncomfortable or more difficult or more ridiculous and less realistic? And so, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I take myself too seriously sometimes, and I'm hoping I'm moving away from that now that I'm 65 years old. But it's an interesting, kind of unique challenge because I really love the ridiculousness of it, but I also find it so hard to wrap my head around certain.
You're a professional, though. Right? You and Meredith, who plays D'Artagnan, the main demon.
Meredith is light years beyond me.
She will have her lines memorized.
She's
amazing. There's like I would say half the group, and we have like a main cast of like 16 that have been with us forever and do these movies off and on. And you know, I would say half know what the fuck they're about to do.
Yeah.
You know, they
can get like kind of in the mode, like sort of like step into that realm of just fuck it all and be ridiculous.
And then some of them are like, God damn, you know, like, what am I doing?
No, we just don't, it doesn't even sound like English to us.
Like Billy Garbarina, he is an actor and he's in a bunch of other shit, but he's been doing stuff with us for 18 years. And
he can be a real wacko.
Billy will not read the script at all. And he complains about it, and then he gets there on set, and then he's like, oh fuck. You know, like he sees what he has to fucking do, and sometimes he just can't. He's just like,
but we get the best bloopers from Billy Garbarina.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, he's the one who, we did 27 takes with Billy once because he just couldn't. He was cracking up too much.
Every single time.
He would have known it was coming if he read the goddamn script, but he didn't. So we're sitting there ready to shoot, and he's like cracking up every single time. But that's Billy, you know, that's somebody like Billy. Then there's like Shawnee Ramon, Sean Jordan, VHS, PS Sean, who like comes in and he's like, I got everything, man. It's like rock solid in his head, and he just fucking does one take, and it's like, God damn, you know? So, it's You never know. You know? So, there we go. Yeah.
Any other questions?
Anyone?
I don't even know if we answered the question right then.
Yeah, I don't know. Did we? Oh, Lance. I love Lance.
Last Chance Lance is my
Yeah.
favorite. Well, Buckfletch, that's my favorite. Last Chance Lance second.
I love writing Deathbone.
Deathbone.
So,
Okay, there we go.
Billy,
Favorite character you like to write for? Deathbone.
Yeah. All those guys. Obviously, anything Josh does, like,
Yeah,
you know.
Man, Josh, what was he 15?
Josh was 15 when you first came to us. He was a huge fan.
He was spot on immediately.
Yeah, he just
incredible.
And again, these guys aren't actors, you know.
He just got it.
Love doing this shit.
Yeah.
Josh would bother us at the convention. He would come by the table and just like accost us and, I love your movie.
Can we be friends?
Yeah, and finally I was like, dude, just come on, let's go.
And you killed him.
You know,
From day
like
one.
I found her because of
The music.
you know she is a musician and she was in a band and a former member was a big fan of our shit and was like, hey, if you want us to ever do some music for you, we'll fucking do it. And so I was like, okay, yeah, immediately. And she was the singer, she's the lead singer. And then I fucking pulled her in.
Well, so was it Destruction Kings, I think the song first, and then was it Karaoke Kid cameo?
Yeah, Destruction Kings and then Karaoke Kid, and then it just, I didn't let you go.
Yeah.
You know? So, we've been doing shit since.
You've been putting up with me.
I mean.
Hardly.
Yeah. What about you, Clint? What do you think?
All good. I don't know. Great. We met at a horror convention.
I don't know, Chris, mine.
Yeah, I wanted to make shot on video, like pretend that it was from the 80s and other lost stuff, and he had the same idea. And he was like, come out to New York and shoot with me. So I did, what was I, 23 when I met you?
Were you 23?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so old.
I know.
What is it?
Yeah. We just hit it off.
Oh, Death Lantern was the first thing we did together.
The first Death Lantern.
Yep. Yeah.
So that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, that was
15.
16.
15.
16.
Okay.
50.
And I won't let him go.
Yeah.
We won't let him go.
Help me, please.
Anything else
Hey,
before we leave?
Hey, Clint, man, have a pickle. Hey, man.
Anybody? You guys back there? Anybody? Questions? Okay, what about Jimmy Van Brunt? Yeah.
Is there any connection? Or is it just a cool dude you used to know funny name?
Definitely not a cool dude.
Cool.
Definitely not a cool dude.
Jimmy Van Brunt is a real person. He was my cousin Casey's friend growing up.
Fuck you, Casey.
He was supposed to be. Casey plays T-Ape in all my films. So Jimmy, he's a ridiculous. His personality. He used to go around saying he was like, I'm a cross between Jason Priestley, Triple H, and David Copperfield.
Which is like he thinks that he's actually encouraging his
And then if you look
character.
at Jimmy, you're just like, what the fuck? You know, like, Jimmy's this dirt lip hillbilly. It's like nothing like any of these fucking dudes. You know? And I just loved his name. I was just like, Jimmy Van Brunt. What a prick. You know? But Jimmy's a great dude. He's just a bumblefuck. He just doesn't have a lot of
Can't help.
you know. But so he actually loves like all the Jimmy shit in my movies. You know, he really thinks it's like amazing.
It's like a badge of armor.
You know, he's just like, oh my god, like my name is legendary. You know?
And now we got Vanity Van Brunt.
You know, so yeah, that's Van Brunt. So there really isn't any like
So like the Van Brunt whose basement he does magic in the first one.
Yeah.
Doesn't correlate with the other Van Brunts.
not at all. No, it's just the name. It's like a continuing like, you know, gag for all the fans who have been with us for so long. It's like Jimmy Van Brunt.
The John Stamos picture.
John
Yeah.
Stamos, right? Catcher mitt.
Yeah, we stopped doing the John Stamos picture. Like that was a.
Well, that's a shame.
He's in this. John Stamos is in this.
Oh yeah, well yeah, we gave the homage. She's wearing the Jesse and the Rippers.
Yeah, it's in the book.
In the book,
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, that's the homage. You know, that's the. We got to keep it going, but we hadn't done it for a long time.
I've been trying to find that exact John Stamos picture for so long, and I could never find a good quality version.
That's a shame, man. It's a shame.
Because he gave it to us.
Chris has
Oh.
plenty. He's got all of the high quality photos of John Stamos in that
I
era.
wish.
Chris actually
That
did send
headshot with the
movies
mullet.
to John Stamos.
Yeah,
To watch.
I did.
So John Stamos may have seen some of the movies.
Was one of them anal jumping back?
I would hope so.
Same with Guillermo del Toro. Chris gave Guillermo del Toro a copy of Sex Watch,
Sex
the movie
Watch.
we made.
Yeah.
He saw Guillermo del Toro at New York Comic Con and was like,
Dude,
Maestro.
yeah, I went right up.
Yeah.
I was just like, I gushed and told him all about the movie. He's like, "Do you have it?" I said, I do. And he goes, "I'll watch this without my wife." So whether he did, I don't know. He's pretty cool. He's pretty
very
cool.
cool.
So he might have watched it and got a couple chuckles. But I did know Stamos did. Stamos actually asked us to send the shit to him. So because because we put Stamos's picture in almost every scene for like 10 years
Yes.
of all the movies, he was listed on IMDb in these films. I don't know who did it, because we didn't do it. And so he was
The algorithm.
drumming for the Beach Boys, and there was an interview, and the guy asked him like, "So what's the deal with Anal Paprika 3 and Scrotal Vengeance?" And he goes, "Oh, those guys." He's like, "Are those really?" He goes, he's like, "These independent filmmakers have done this, and I guess my picture's in the movies and stuff like that." He's like, "I gotta get a hold of those." And so like a year later, I get a message from his website, the guy who took care of all of his social media stuff. And this was back in like 2005, I guess. And he's like, Mr. Stamos really would like a care package of these movies. So I'm gonna give you
With some dried kumquats.
Sure. And give you his address, and there you go. And I said, absolutely. So I packed up a care package and sent it on his way. So maybe Stamos has watched Anal Paprika 3. So I don't know. You know, who knows?
He's not here. He's not here today.
No. But he's doing conventions now. So I think like I'm finally gonna meet him sometime and just be like, "Yo, dude, it's me."
What's up, Anal Paprika?
Yeah. Let's go. And they get a picture. So there you go.
Yeah.
Stamos. All right, that it?
Believe.
One last one. The schema sex demon incantation. What's that from?
Amaranth and Amaranth? That is from a Dungeons and Dragons book. Yeah.
We used Amaranth and
Everything. We've been using it since the early 90s.
with Prudence and
Filthy McNasty.
Filthy Nasty.
Yeah, so I did we did a bunch, in the early 90s, LBP did a lot of like dumbass fan films. Like we did like Friday the 13th, Halloween night and shit like that, you know? There's like portions, and at the time we were Dungeons and Dragons doing that shit, and in the book that's like a incantation, Amaranth and Amaranth. So like since 1992 or something, we've been doing that dumb shit, putting it in there. Yeah, so there you go. That's for you.
Now we're all enchanted.
Thank you guys all for coming out.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I hope you have a giggle out of it. Thank you. And thank the Sunray for letting us do it, man. Like, you know, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Sunray.
Victory!
So it turns out we, and by we I mean me, are not very good at remembering to record things at the appropriate time. So
I can't be held responsible.
No,
this hour.
No, I'm not holding him responsible for anything, since he just taught me tonight how I can make my car manually shift, and I didn't even realize that was a thing. But I'm so happy right now. But anyway, we have seen Mulva. Hopefully,
yes, we have.
Fantastic. Honestly, and I'm not just saying this because I now have like met Chris and I realized, you know, he could have me killed. But Mulva is without a doubt one of the funniest things they've ever made. It's really well made. It's probably the best made
it looked great.
thing.
Yeah,
Clint cinematography.
That's why we didn't
looked great.
record anything. We were too busy talking about.
We pretty much
Mulva.
were talking about Mulva and movies and all kinds of scraps. Like, oh yeah, we might want to do a finish up to this video. So hopefully you enjoyed the Q&A. That was actually pretty cool. We went almost 30 minutes. The intro was hilarious because hopefully you could make out what he's saying, where he's like, yeah, this is an LBP situation right here, where they were playing the trailers as he's trying to talk. But yeah, no, it was great. It was a fun time. We got to meet Desiree, who's one of his actresses, who's in a ton of his stuff. She was so sweet. Clint was great. Everybody was awesome. So
good group of people.
Definitely should pick it up. I will put a link to MakeFlix in the description of the video, so be sure to get a copy of Mulva. Highly recommend. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and let us know in the comments. And remember, at Mom and Pop's, our love of
Blood Fart Lake
never
stops.
Mom and Pop's video